All set.
Hold on a second. I'm not ready. Tony, Friday, Clarkson, you're back. Of course, that's your place you coached there for a while. I mean, how special of a matchup is this on Friday?
Oh, I haven't been there for as many years as I was, being on the staff with Matt and, being part of that program and having some really good success there. It's always good to go back there. My wife's family's from there. My kids were all born there. So for me, it's kind of cool because I get to go back, see some family. But at the same time, it's one of those ones where you want to go back and make sure you get the job done.
What do you have to do? That's a big question. Obviously,
Yep.
they're a ranked team. They beat you guys, if I combined, 10-3 this year. What do you have to do?
Well, I think we got to make sure that we don't give them any easy ice anywhere. We got to make sure that we're playing hard within the dots. We got some things that we're going to work on this week that are specific to their team. So really being able to focus in on that, not having to worry too much like normally you do on a weekend where you have two different opponents, where now you can put all your focus on one. So I think the big thing is just making sure that we defend hard, and then when we get chances, especially special teams, we got to take advantage of those.
How important will it be to keep the offense going? I mean, you got the 1-0 victory over Dartmouth. You didn't really do much after the first period goal, but against Harvard, you had plenty of chances. Just couldn't bury it. So how important will it be to play like that game against Harvard and bury the chances?
Yeah, I think, game against Dartmouth, we were working on a few things to try and get some video for this week. So might have been a little bit too worried about the defensive side of stuff. So got back into some other things on Harvard to try and generate some offensive video clips that we needed as well. So I think the big thing is just going to be able to show them what we were doing well, and then being able to execute it in practice and then take it into the game.
Yeah, I mean, this is a Clarkson team that's ranked very highly in the country. They're going to have good moments in this game. How do you make sure the team doesn't get dipped too low when something doesn't go their way?
I think a lot of that just, you got to settle in and trust that our structure is going to be able to make them have to go through 5 people. Like, again, they're a good team. They've been able to play hard all year against really good opponents as well. So the big thing for us, I think, is got to have good defense, and our goaltenders have been playing well. So making sure that we let them see pucks and help us keep us in the game.
How important will it be? Probably Emma's going to start on Friday in that game. How important will it be for her first big test with the playoffs here?
Yeah, I haven't really made a decision yet, but I think both goalies have been ready. So Emma had the start last time at Clarkson, so she does have the experience of playing there. So I think the big thing is just making sure whoever's ready to go is comfortable. Obviously, for a good thing, Monia's not going to be back. She's going for a bronze medal. So for us, we're just making sure that we have both goalies ready to go.
You did, play overtime game up there last year. I mean, can you look at that game and, maybe at that film and see what you guys did to get that game to overtime and maybe pull out a win?
Probably not that game. They had a completely different team last year. Mm-hmm. Their back end was really strong. Obviously, Haley Wynn, who's on the U.S. team right now, was there, and a couple others that are already in the PWHL making money there. So I don't think we can draw too much off of that. We just got to look at how they played against their last opponents, the Princetons, the Cornells, the teams that had success against them, and try to do the same thing.
When you're one of the teams that's going on the road in the first round of the playoffs, you may be viewed as an underdog. Does that allow you guys to play with a little less pressure and just go out, play free, play loose?
To an extent. I think the big thing is it's playoff hockey, right? If you can't get up for playoff hockey, then we're probably in the wrong business. So, this is what you work for. 2 years ago, this wouldn't have even been a game because they only had 8 teams. So for us, we've just been working towards playoffs and trying to get ourselves mentally ready to play one team. So we've been really stressing just, hey, give us one more day. That's all we want. Can
you take any experience of last year's game at Brown winning there into this game?
I think so. I think that's a good one that we can draw from. They were ahead of us. We had success during the year against them, but we knew that we were going to have to put a pretty flawless game together. And it came down to making sure it was tough on them, not giving them chances on the power play to get things going, and being able to bury our chance, which, Carrie Ann was able to get both. One as an empty netter, but, we stayed out of the box and didn't give them those extra chances. So I think that's going to be a big one.
Did it surprise you that Clarkson, a team normally contending for a regular season title, finished 5th this year? Is that maybe a testament to how tight the league was this year?
I mean, the whole league came down to the last games, basically, right? So we ended up having co-champions with Yale and Princeton, and even going into Friday, there were teams from 1 to 7 that could have intermixed all the way through. So I think it just is a testament to how strong our league is. And then, I think that the games themselves are just tighter now. There's a lot more teams that defend better. There's a lot more teams that, still have the high offense, but their secondary groups are now better than they were in the past. So I think it's just a testament to, one, the coaching in our league, but also the players.
You mentioned